What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve. If this is your first time, thank you for joining us. If this is your fifth time or more, thank you for joining us. If this is your anytime, thank you for joining us. Very much appreciate your time. Today we are talking about a throwback of a sneaker. It's going to take you all the way back to 2019. But really quickly, for those of you that are regulars here, you may have noticed no more microphone right here. It's now up here. I got a different mic set up, and just want to let you know that you can feel free to comment down below and let me know if this sounds good, because it is my aim to give you guys the best possible content I can make for you in this little basement here. So if I got to go back to the microphone in front, that's exactly what I will do. This video is coming about 8-ish months after the release of the shoe. I've had the shoe, I got it at retail on the Nike app. Didn't do a video on it. I was just getting the channel started at the time. And in retrospect, I'm just thinking to myself, why aren't these shoes like $1,000 a pair? I don't think it was a general release or a very large release, because this was a collaboration. It just blows my mind that a shoe this fresh gets flown under the radar. I mean, in the age of all this hype, I guess some gotta get left out. The shoe is the Air Jordan 7 Patta. Let's take a closer look. Alright guys, so for those of you that don't know, Patta is a brand originated in the Netherlands, Amsterdam to be more specific, and they started off as basically a higher end sneaker boutique, if you will, really just to be able to bring dope sneakers and dope gear to Amsterdam for really themselves and their family and friends. And it's flourished to the point where they are now known worldwide, to the point that they are now collabing with Nike themselves. They also have their own clothing and things like that. It's a dope brand. You should check them out, especially if you go to Amsterdam. That is where their flagship store is. They might have more in London or something like that, but the OG store is in Amsterdam. So that takes us to this shoe. To my knowledge, I don't think this is the first shoe that Patta has done with Nike, or at least the first collaboration. I know they've done apparel as well, but I just fell in love with this shoe when I first saw it. Now, if you saw my previous video with the Undercover React Prestos, you'll know that I was leaning towards that brown mahogany pair because of the uniqueness of the colorway, using colors that you just don't see in sneakers for the most part. Well, you can kind of guess why I like this one too. So it's got this shimmer burgundy red on the tongue. It's got this really deep chocolate brown. I mean, it's called a velvet brown according to the box. You have a rouge brut as well, using very fancy names for these colors on this shoe. What I think of is, yeah, chocolate, wine, kind of luxury. It even feels luxurious. So this has got the nubuck, where you see the darker chocolate brown areas. It could be a suede. I'm pretty sure it's nubuck, but like I've said before, nubuck just has a luxurious feel. It's not the most expensive material, but it still feels really good. And beneath that, you have this really nicely done leather in this tan color, and it's not super tumbled. It's actually very smooth. I can imagine these are gonna crease like a motherfucker, but I'm probably not going to wear these very often, if at all. I've still kept them dead stock because they look amazing, and I've got other sneakers, so I'm kind of weird like that sometimes with certain pairs. I just don't want to wear them and ruin them, and this is one of them. Of course, on the outsole, you get that iconic color blocking look from the Jordan 7, done with all the colors featured, including some black. And then one of my favorite aspects of the shoe happens on the midsole, where you see the Patta logo repeated a couple times on the inside and outside of the midsole there. Going up to the ankle, you have these little see-through areas of the sneaker where you can see the kind of inner sock that's done in that red shimmer color are poking right through there. I mean, it just looks so good, especially in person. This is really a hard sneaker to hate when it's in hand, because it feels good and it looks good. It just kind of like, it looks like money without being green and having dollar signs on it. You also get the red Jumpman embroidered near the ankle, and then a really cool Team Patta heel tab that is printed down the middle of the heel tab there. It's done in a nice fabric with a modern font, and then right below that, you have the 23 patch on the back. It's a rubberized patch, and it goes along with the colorways just perfectly. You can really tell that this shoe was very thought out from beginning to end, and the designers took this collaboration very seriously. And now personally, I am not the biggest Jordan 7 fan. I can appreciate it. I just have other favorite Jordans that I gravitate towards. But this one, when I saw it, it was a must-have, and I just don't understand why this thing isn't worth like $800 right now on resale. This is definitely one of the dopest Jordan 7s that's come out in a while, in my opinion. And like I said, in this era of hype, it seems that some shoes fly under the radar, but honestly, more than okay with me, because I'm happy to pass on the $1,000 high 85s or the $900 off-whites when there's something like this hanging out. I mean, come on. And alas, that does it for me on this one here. This is the Jordan 7 Patta, a shoe I've had in my collection for the better part of a year now, and I just can't figure out why there isn't more hype around this shoe, why it wasn't as revered as some of the other releases from the past year. If you've got this shoe in your arsenal, let me know in the comments below how much you like, love, or loathe them. And yeah, if you don't have them and you've never seen them before, let me know what you think as well. Love to talk sneakers with you guys down in the comments. Consider hitting the like and subscribe, and we've got only a few days left on my giveaway for the Undercover React Prestos. At the time of this taping, I don't know, I think we're close to the 100 comment mark. I'll be giving one pair away if we hit over 100. If we get over 250, 2 pairs. If we get to 500 comments, I'm giving away 3 pairs of the Nike Undercover React Prestos. So I will link that at the end for you to check out. To get in on the drawing, you gotta like that video, you gotta subscribe to my channel, you gotta drop a comment saying give a pair away on that video. You can drop that comment in this video too for the YouTube algorithm, but in order to be entered officially, you gotta do it on that video. So linked at the end for you guys. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good day, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.